5. How would a God of love like to live? Alone? Apart? At one with its creations? Or somewhere in between? My guess is that such a God would prefer the most intense expression of love and would choose to be at one with its creations. Perhaps it enjoys appreciation too, and might arrange existence so that its animate creations, particularly the ones most capable of intelligent appreciation, would live in a dimension where they could look out with telescopes to see its largest parts and look in with microscopes to see its smallest. It might also consider it fitting that we can see our basic share of it, the earth and its life, better during the day, and our larger share of it, the universe that is visible to us, better during the night. The whole perception seems quite harmonious to me, certainly more so than the vision of a god or gods apart from the natural universe somewhere, peeking in on the creatures they have made and loved, while tinkering at will with the imperfect workings of the confounded apparatus. 6. What about the concept of one true God? Doesn't it sound not only exclusionary, but lonely? Would a God of love want to be all alone? What about the different ways humanity has pictured God? Doesn't the diversity of the effort call into question the accuracy? And what are we finally to do about the way today's major religions have decided God is a male, the very incarnation of a well-intentioned but stern tribal leader? Can we imagine God otherwise? Yes. As an answer we may see all about us, and a question we may muse on. That is, if we dwell on what we seem to have been allowed to know, natural creation, and then relate through it, when and if we choose, to whatever creator or creators may be beyond what we know so far, and likely will ever know. Is such a concept of God satisfying? It is at least harmonious with our reason. It does not proffer consolations conjured from knowledge that seems to lie beyond our estimable place in creation. 7. The discovery of how enormous creation is not only astonishes us, it magnifies the improbability that the creator of it, formerly seated on a proximate cloud, occupies itself with the multitudinous needs of each of us, and is just like us in appearance, and most unimaginably in size. 8. Faith in life is a philosophical and religious tenet that does not try to describe the cause of all we behold, but only to appreciate it with awe and gratitude, and commit to it. As certitudes ramped on speculation are never commodious to intellect, which is a precious gift of creation, intended for our most acute use, what may be perceived as a weakness of our way of believing is actually a foundational source of its strength. 9. The overall magnificence of creation, should we choose to see it, indicates that we should be far more God-loving than God-fearing. Doesn't every sunrise radiate that we have been able to evolve here to find joy in a perfectible home, rather than sent as a result of an absurdly trivial infraction to a place of vengeful reform, with guilt to be expiated unto the furthest generation? 10. Is the most wonderful attribute of a God power, knowledge, love, immortality, or another virtue? Let's grant the Godhead all four and expect it also has trust in the capacity of its creations, and evidently enough to allow us time to appreciate the greatness of what has been created and embrace it. 11. Life is our basic, if not our only, opportunity to experience and enjoy our Creator in all of its perfections. The Apostle John said, God is love. Venerable thought, but may we add the more inclusive, God is life. 13. I assume that our Creator has the capacity to be more understanding than the most enlightened people among us. Would such a distinguished being discriminate vengefully among our ancient and really quite fragile religions? Or would a Creator equal to the universe be able to understand them as the best ways different people have so far decided they should offer worship and guide their lives? There is also abundant evidence, behold the colorful fishes of the reef, that whatever created life delights in diversity. Why not, let us generously say, in religious diversity too? Yet I think a God who created life would most likely delight in a religion based on faith in it and devotion to it.